Good morning, folks. How are you this morning? Oh, a bit cloudy out there today. Bit of a light drizzle last night. And listen, how'd you sleep? All right? Had a good night's sleep? I had a good night's sleep. And listen, what do you think of that painting of mine on the wall there of the Hydro Grand Hotel? It's a Tina painting. You know Tina? Christina McDonald. What a great artist she is. And she painted that for me, didn't even charge me anything. She knows how much I love the whole Hydro Grand, and I was working with her on a personal self-development program. And so she did this for me. Nice girl, Tina. Anyway, sorry about that. Just had to give the wife a growling because she keeps walking behind me when I'm videoing. She's wandering around here in a night dress, dressing gown. I send her out to get the paper, so she's reading the paper now. That'll keep her quiet for 5 minutes while I finish this video. Now you saw at the start of this video there was I showed you a photograph of Mr. Think Talk. Mr. Think Talk. What is Mr. Think Talk? Well, it's normally called self-talk, but I call it Think Talk. That's when we talk to ourselves. We're talking to ourselves every day. Our thoughts, when we're talking to ourselves, that's our thoughts in action. We don't physically talk to ourselves, but we think. When we think, we are talking to ourselves. I call it Think Talk. And I showed you the belief tank there and the think tank. Believe with our head we think with our head and believe with our heart. Okay? Now I also showed you on the wall a map, an aerial view of the Hydro Grand site of the Bay Hill, overlooking to Caroline Bay. And we're going to build a hotel and conference centre there. I'm going to Australia to try and get some investors. There's a lot of Kiwis in Australia, and we're going to bring them home and settle them in Timaru, because Timaru is a great place to live. So I'm going to Australia to get some Aussies to bring back. And I want the rich ones. I want to bring home the rich ones because we want them to invest in the five-star hotel and conference centre that we're building on the Bay Hill. We're going to gut the inside of the Hydro Grand Hotel and turn it into a museum, an art gallery. The owner of the Hydro Grand is very keen on art. So we want to be able to get some money for him. I'm going to race to get some investors, and we'll cut the inside out of the Hydro Grand and put an art centre in there, because the old museum we've got in Timaru is full up and there's no more room. We can't display everything, so we need another museum and art centre. They're building a new one in Ashburton, but we need one in Timaru, so I reckon the old Hydro Grand would be good for that. We can gut the inside of it just like they did with the council building and redo the inside, you see, and put it into a museum. Now, there's a Seaview Hotel, Seaview Motels. We're going to pull them down. That's owned by the Lambie family. We're going to be under them, and we're going to pull those down, and we're going to build a hotel in there, a five-star hotel in there. We're going to put a landing alongside the piazza. We're going to build alongside the piazza, over top of the railway line, so we'll have a place to park the buses and the cars and that when they come in and stay in the hotel. I've got it all worked out. There's going to be a gondola going from the piazza across to Maori Park, and we're going to build another hotel over on Maori Park. There's plenty of room there. So we'll have a gondola going across Caroline Bay between the two hotels, one on the Bay Hill and one on Maori Park. That's my idea. That's my idea. And to get the money, I'm going to float a public company. I've got to find a solicitor and an accountant. That's my big job, finding the right solicitor and accountant to put together a deal, to put together a public company. So you and I can invest in a public company that'll own the Hydro Grand and the new hotel and everything. Because we can't just rely on ratepayers' money. We have to get investors' money. And there's plenty of money in Timaru, and there's plenty of money in Australia. I'm going over to Australia this week, and I'm going to bring back some money. Okay? So, listen, I'll see you later. Yeah, Lance and Kate are looking after the house while we're away. They're keeping guard on it. We've got to go down this morning and book the kitten. I've got a little kitten called Bo, and he's got to go into a motel. I put him in a motel while we're away in Australia. And I've got to get the car fixed. People have been scratching it and all sorts of things, banging into it. And, I've got to get all that repainted, so I'm taking it down to the garage because we're away to Australia. Now, but I'm going to be talking to you every day. I've got it all worked out. I've been down and got my camera all sorted out. My Galaxy 3, I can load up videos. I can talk to you every day. So I'll be coming online hopefully every day if all the systems work. And telling you what's happening in my life, because I'm writing my life story, and my life story is part of Australia because I've got family over there, and yeah. So every day I'll be online. Keep tuned, okay? And I'll come back. I've got one more video to do before I go, and that's about the council, the elections. I've got one more elections video to do before I go, okay? So I'll see you later. Tune into that shortly. Alright, bye.